Hi friends, are you able to hear me? Hi friends, are you able to hear me even after a long time I'm doing this live session? Can someone type OK if you're able to hear my audio? So is the audio clear, loud and clear, or there is a sort of some disturbance or low audio? Nothing, right? All right, so let's wait for another 1 or 2 minutes. So then we will just jump start with the session. I mean, somehow I had some technical issues with my Sensible account. All of a sudden, right? Whenever we are about to do some good things, so we get up with all the issues. So one of my close friend, he has helped me in terms of sharing his credentials. Suddenly, what I'm not sure like what happened, but all of a sudden I was not able to use my Sensible. It was throwing the login error, some sort of error message. But luckily, I got the credential from one of my close friend. Let's see how it goes. All right, okay, chalo, let's start with the session, right? So I think in case if someone is not able to join, so they can always watch the re-recorded video. Okay, so I'll start with the session. See, looking at the slide, right, this is not going to be a rocket science video as you guys are expecting, right? So when I started looking at this slide, it says how to double the lot size of Ironfly without increasing the capital smartly by using common sense. And sorry for using that word common sense. Sometime people will take it in the other way, but my intention is very clear because we unnecessarily make it very complicated. If we start using our common sense, believe me, everything will be easy. That's the reason I every time tend to use this word common sense. Okay, and obviously with the position sizing. I know majority of the retailers traders, the moment they hear about this position sizing, they think it has a rocket science. Even when I started my trading career, I mean, I never used to give focus towards the position sizing because it was like very complicated for me to understand. But as and when slowly I started exploring the market, so then then I realized, see, position sizing is must for all the retailers. And I'm not going to discuss about the too many technicality of the position sizing. This is very basic. I mean, maybe if someone is expecting some sort of rocket science content, right, you will be like, I mean, I think you are at the wrong session. Okay, let me show you. Okay, and then okay, right away what I'll try to do, see, whenever we go for Ironfly, we all are I mean we all are we all know all the common adjustments we do for our Ironfly. This video is specially for Ironfly adjustments, right? So I might have made like 30 to 40 videos wherein we have discussed about reverse buying, What do we do? Whenever the Ironfly goes against our view, we tend to do the reverse buying. Okay, so this is out of scope. Whenever we do the reverse buying, we do not end up putting some additional capital. Rather, within the limited capital, we will be able to do the reverse buying. But basically, we use the reverse buying with the combination of all this below, right? The other thing is like naked selling. Whenever the Ironfly goes against our view, we do the naked selling from the opposite side or from the testing side. We end up deploying the broken wing fly in case the view goes wrong. We end up going for the ratio spreads. You know that ratio spread is like more than one buy, we have like more than sells. That's the ratio, right? We have 2 sells and 1 buy. Let's say we have 4 sold positions, then we have like 1 or 2 buy positions. So what do we mean by ratio spread? We end up giving more credits. So then we do the straddle, strangle, and any other credit adjustments what we do, right? That will have impact on the capital, on the margin. All right. So far good, right, friends? So far good, because I'm doing this video after a long time, the live session. So far we are good, right? Can someone type yes or no? Meanwhile, I'll just take you to the sensible. Okay, so I'm on the sensible. There will be lag, friends. There will be lag for like 10 to 15 seconds whenever we go for the live sessions, right? There will be lag. Okay, Naren size is good. Okay, so we are good. So now let me take you to the sensible. So now what I'll try to do is like I'll try to just show you the demonstration for 15th September. Okay, so what I'll try to do, there is some issue with the sensible, I believe. Okay, not. So for the 15th September, I'm just trying to show you a demonstration for Ironfly. Okay, ideally we deploy the Ironfly on Thursday, actually on Thursday, right? For the demonstration purpose, let's say I'm just showing you for 12th. Okay, so what I'll do, so what is the basically the Ironfly? We have a sold position, right? And then whatever premium we got, 345 plus 350, so this is like almost like 700. What do? We buy the 700 strike edges, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I'll buy this thing, and then 700 strikes above 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. That's it. So this is your typical Ironfly. Okay, this is your typical Ironfly, we all know, but just make a note on this capital required. So obviously we need 48,000. So net will take it as a 50,000. Okay, net will take it as a 50,000. So for deploying the Ironfly, we need 50,000 capital. Yeah, sensible will show you 65,000. For now, just will consider this for 50,000 as the deployment. And even today, I've asked you one question, right? Let me show you that. Okay, so today I've asked you one question. Where is that? Yeah, this one, right? Must for the today's live session. What is the ideal capital for positional trader? So I said less than 50k. 10% of the people said less than 50k. 20% of the people said between 50k to 75k. 43% said 1 lakh to 2 lakhs, and 16% said 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs. Someone 13% said more than 3 lakhs. Yes, you all are right at your see, I would not say that this group of people are right or this group of people are right. So let's take an example, right? So at least majority of the question, for 43% of the people said 1 lakh to 2 lakhs. Okay, let me take you back to sensible. Now this takes 50,000 as a capital for the deployment, right? What we discussed, whenever the view goes wrong, right, we have to do the adjustments. Okay, so let me show you what all adjustments we do. I've shown you, right? I've already shown you here. We end up doing the reverse buying or naked selling from the opposite side, broken wing fly. So let me show you, right? Let's say this is your Ironfly. I'll deselect all these things. I'll deselect all this leg. Let's say you are planning to do an adjustment by selling. So the naked selling of put will take 1,44,000, close to 1,50,000, and 50,000 of the capital you have deployed for your Ironfly. So net 2 lakhs. All right. Let me show you if I'm just going for naked selling of call. Okay. Even this takes 1,43,000 plus your original Ironfly, that is like 50,000, net 2 lakhs. Got it? So now what I'll do, let me go for, let's say, just in case for your Ironfly management, you're going for the straddle. Even straddle will take 1,60,000 and then your 50,000 is your original Ironfly capital. So net 2,10,000. You're getting my point? Now let's say okay, let me delete this thing. Now let's say you're going for the broken wing fly, right? With a wing on put side, right? This is your broken wing fly, right? Straddle with a buy wing on the put side. So even this is taking 1,60,000 plus your original Ironfly that will take 50,000. So net almost like retailers who are like very new, right? Even when I started my journey, right? I mean, I used to watch those videos 3, 4, 5, 8 times just to understand, because not all YouTubers will be like repeating, right? That's the reason I repeat, so that, right, all the new traders will get some context actually, rather than repeating the videos like 10 times. They can just get the context by looking at 2 to 3 times. Okay, so now the reason why I'm showing you all this different adjustment is like, adjustment cost is like somewhere like 1,60,000, and your original fly, this is your original fly, your original fly is 48,000. So net we can say that you need a capital of 2 lakhs to 2,30,000 for your Ironfly adjustment. You all guys are okay with me? Just try to comment saying that yes, right? And again guys, I'm not at all looking at the Q&A sessions. Please, I'm telling, I'm not at all looking at the Q&A sessions. Hold all your questions till I complete the session, and then last 10 or 20 minutes I'll open it for the Q&A sessions. I'm not even reading at any of your questions. If you're okay so far, just type S, right? Ironfly management will take from 2 lakhs to 2,30,000. Deployment will take 45 to 50,000, and just in case if your Ironfly goes wrong, it will take 2 lakhs to 2,30,000. Are you guys with me so far? Perfect. At least I'll get. Now I'll show you all the this things, right? So let's say this is your Ironfly, and let's say your market. Just I'm trying to simulate. Market went like. Okay. Before that, let me show you, friend. Okay, I'll reset. This is very important. Stay focused, right? Do not ask any questions. I'll ensure that I'll take up all the questions. Just stay focused. Do not get into writing all the questions. Anyways, I'm not looking at the questions. Okay. Now let's say this is your butterfly. Sorry, this is your broken wing fly. Okay, broken wing fly takes 1,60,000. Right, I'll come to Ironfly. Let's discuss about broken wing fly. The broken wing fly itself is taking 1,60,000. So what should I do to decrease the margin of the broken wing fly itself? Okay, so what I can do is like, this is a broken wing fly, right? Your straddle, put and call straddle, and then top of that you have deployed the wing on the put side. You do not have the wing on the call side. Just check this. I just uncheck this. Don't get confused. Okay. So these are the 3 legs I've selected. This is your broken wing fly. So now I want to reduce the margin. What I can do, right? I'll just go to add edit. Right. I'll go to call side. I'll check out for any strike which is trading at 9 or 10 rupees. Let's take an example of round figure. I'll take the 10 rupees, right? See the moment I bought this 10 rupees edge, your capital from 1,60,000 it came down to 65,545, right? You all are with me. See, I'll uncheck this thing. Initially it was like 1,60,000. The moment I bought a edge, right, by giving 10 rupees, my capital has been drastically reduced to 65,000. Let me show you how much of debit I'm giving. Simple, right? 10 rupees into 1 quantity, right? 10 rupees into 1 into what is it? 25 is the bank nifty lot. So by just giving 250 rupees of debit, I was able to reduce my margin from 1,60,000 to 65,000. Okay, now I'll show you one more thing. Let's say I have the broken wing fly here, right, with a put side broken wing. I'll uncheck this. Now what I'll try to do, I'll go to add edit, I'll go to put side. And I'll add this 9 rupees buy. Let's see whether do we get any deviation, right? See, the moment I've added the buy on the put side, there is no change on the capital. See, honestly, I've done this exercise today, so I thought of sharing with you. Even I got confused why the moment I've added the put edge, why this is not showing. Because if you look at this, this is a broken wing fly. This is a broken, already my put side is, see if I deselect this thing, already my put side loss is mitigated, right? See, I'll do one thing, I'll just make it to broken wing fly. So my loss is 5425. The moment I'm just deselecting this broken wing from Ironfly, I've just changed it to broken wing fly. So now my loss has been mitigated to 3125. So net what I want to say is, like, whenever you have the broken wing fly on the put side, right? So you have to just go for adding an edge of 10 rupees or 5 rupees, 8 rupees. I'll just leave it to you. The moment you add the edge, you will be able to mitigate your margin from 1,60,000 to 65,000. Let me delete this thing. Now what I'll do, I'll just unselect, and this is my broken wing fly on the call side, right? I'll show you one more example on the call side. So now you all know, right, to reduce this margin, now I have to buy the edge on the put side. So now this will work. I'll go to option chain. Maybe I'll buy this one, right? The moment I buy this edge, see, your capital from 1,60,000, you're able to mitigate your margin to 88,000. So this all depends on where the VIX stands, right? Initially on the call side it was showing 65,000, but here it is showing 88,000. It all depends on the VIX, you know, right? The premiums and everything, the calculation happens on your VIX. Where does your strike rate, see, there are like n number of parameters, like your rate of interest, your IV, strike rate, delta, and everything, right? So we'll not get into all those details, right? So far, are you guys with me? Can you please type S? If I'm like too fast, too slow, I'm just confusing you, right? This is going to be like very interesting video. We have just discussed about 20% so far. Are you guys with me so far? So meanwhile, let me delete this. All right. Good, at least I got like couple of S. Okay, so I'll assume that even others. So now I'll get you back to this is my Ironfly friend. This is my Ironfly, right? 50,000 is my capital deployed. So now what I'll do, let's say I'll try to simulate. Let's say the market went on the call side. Simple, friends. The market went on the, let's say it has breached my break even. Okay, this has breached my break even. So now, right now, we plan to do the adjustment. So now comes your capital into picture, right? Until the market stays within your green zone, we don't even think about deploying the extra capital, right? We do that only by reverse buying. That's the reason I've written somewhere here, right? Reverse buying will not require additional capital. So just in case if your trade market stands between this green area, right? If it's like sideways for next 5-6 days, you don't even need additional capital, because we need additional capital just in case if the view goes wrong. Okay, so now you'll be just doing the reverse buying. So for reverse buying, you do not need the capital. Maybe hardly you might need another like 10,000, 15,000 just to do the reverse buying. By the time you do the reverse buying from the put side, from the call side, like 2 to 3 reverse buying, you'll make your trade green, right? But that doesn't happen because we all are not that much of fortunate, right? Every time when we deploy the Ironfly, market becomes volatile. When we go for directional trade, market becomes sideways, right? You all accept that. If you all guys accept that, put it as S. Right? That's what happened, right? When we go for directional trade, right, market will be sideways. When we go for the sideways, market will become volatile. I don't know who manipulates that market. Everyone have the same thought process, right? Whenever I go for buy, market will come down. Whenever I go for sell, market will go up. So if you all are okay, can you please type S over there just to make it more interactive? All right. So now let's say, okay, back to this one, right? Now what I'll try to do, so what did I say? Now let's say the market is at my testing side, it has breached my break even, right? So what will we do? My break even is like at 41,000. Check this 41,000. I'll take an example of broken wing fly, because we all know broken wing fly requires a capital of 1,50,000 to 1,60,000. So let's say the market stands at, see this red line, the market stands at 41,000. I'll just go to add edit. Okay, I'll try to deploy a broken wing fly at 41,000. Broken wing fly is nothing but a straddle. Let me take 41,000. Let me see, right? A straddle, right? With a wing on the call side, because if I deselect this too, because this is my testing side now, my loss is on the call side, so I have to protect my capital. I have to mitigate the loss on the call side. So what I'll do, I'll go for 41,000. I'm just deploying a straddle. What is the premium I've collected? 500, and here it is like almost like 5, 6, 700 we got. So let me what I'll do, let me take a wing of 600 points. Okay, that's what we do, right? Whenever we deploy the broken wing fly, see, we're not discussing about broken wing fly. I'll show you how to reduce the margin. We're not discussing about the broken wing fly. Okay, so now 600 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me buy this. Right, the moment I've deployed the broken wing fly, check my capital. The margin all of a sudden from 48,000, the margin has increased to 2,14,000, right? Obviously, right? Because this is where we need the extra capital. Got it? So 2,14,000. So we are done actually. So just in case if I want to increase the lots, I do not have the capital, right? Again, I'll come back to this question, right? So people who said less than 50%, I think I've proven you. People who said 50 to 75, I've just proven you guys saying that 50k to 75k is not sufficient to do the Ironfly for the positional. In case if you are planning to do with only reverse buying, yes, that is possible. But by doing more of reverse buying, you will be reducing your range, you will be reducing your profit. End of the day, either you will come with loss or else you will come with minor profit. Okay, people who said 1 to 2 lakhs, right? Somehow you are close, but you'll get to know, right? Stay with me until the end of the video. And people who said 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs, I mean, kudos to you, because yes, it requires 2 lakhs to 2.3 lakhs. And then more than 3 lakhs, I mean, I think this group of people are more sound party, I believe, because they do not have the shortage of the capital. Okay, let me come back to this sensible, right? Stay with me, friends. Stay with me. This is 9:30. I'll ensure that I'll complete this video in another like 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll open it for the Q&A. Right now, so now your capital is 2,14,000. I have to reduce this capital. You know, already I've shown you, right? I'll go to add edit. Because I've deployed a broken wing fly. I've deployed a broken wing fly of 41,000, and then what did I buy? I bought 41, and I bought 41,600. See, again, let me show you, friend. This was my original fly, right? Straddle at 41,000, and whatever premium I got, 100 points less strike I'll make, because I wanted to mitigate my loss on the call side. So this was my broken wing fly. The moment we done the 2,14,000. Now I'll just go to add edit. Okay, I'll go to put side. Now just keep monitoring on this 2,14,000. Now I'll go to the put side. I'll try to sell maybe this one, right, close to 10 rupees, right? I'll just buy this. Okay, see, the moment I bought this edge by giving how much? By just giving 10 rupees, take 10 rupees into 25 lot. Right, by just giving 250 rupees, I was able to reduce from, and deselect, from 2,14,000 to almost like 1,44,000. Right, we were able to reduce almost like 50 to 60%. Right, as I keep saying, I'm very bad at mathematics. Right, you do this. Now, if someone wants to reduce this capital further, so what they can do? Needless to say, right, you have to just increase the lot to 2. Right, 1,23,000. Right, if someone wants to reduce even more, you can just go to 3 lots. But let's take an example of 2 lots only. See, now you're able to see. Now this will not act, because either we have okay, stay with me. I'll just show you with 2 lots now. Right, so from 1 lakh, see, if I deselect this thing, from 2,14,000 we bought our capital to 1,23,000. Almost 50% we were able to reduce. Right, so you all guys are so far with me, right? Can you please type S? Thanks, friends. No one is asking any question. Thanks for respecting me, right? I'll just open, at least just type yes or no, right? If you guys are so far with me. All right. Great. Okay. And then now what I'll do, see, basically what I'll do now, see, just keep a check on this lots. I'm just trying to increase the lots now. So what did I say? When I started the video, I said this one, how to double the lot size of Ironfly without increasing the capital smartly by using common sense and position sizing. Alright, so now what I'm trying to do, like, there is lot 1, right? The moment I click on this plus button, you will see this lots will increase to 2 automatically. This is the reason I use sensible. I do not have any what do we say, right, bias towards sensible or obstra, right? This is a reason I do with the sensible. I'm just increasing the lot to 2, right? Keep an eye on this capital. Okay, I'll just increase this to 2. That's it. Okay, now check. See, 2.45 lakhs we were able to increase to 2 lots. What was my original, what we discussed? My original was 2,10,000 to 2,30,000, what I've told you, right? To do the, what do we say that? To do the Ironfly adjustment. So let me prove you that. If I deselect this one, right? This is 2,45,000 for 2 lots. If I deselect this thing, see, this has increased to 4,28,000. So by just adding a small, by just giving some extra debit in terms of how much we are giving, you'll be like surprised, right? 9.5, I'll let you know, right? 9.5 into 4 quantities, right? Into 4 into 25 is the bank nifty quantity, right? So we are just giving 950 rupees. By just giving a 950 rupees extra debit, we are able to reduce our capital from 4,28,000 to 2,45,000 by just giving that 900. So where does that 900 gets added? You should all know that will definitely reduce from your maximum profit. That would 900 will add up into your this loss or maybe this loss. If I start talking about that loss, the video will become lengthy because we have already discussed this in many of the videos. Whatever extra debit we are giving, obviously your profit will be reduced by 900 loss by 900 rupees, and then that 900 will add somewhere on the call side or on the put side. If someone wants to reduce the, what do we say, this margin, I said double the quantity. So what you have to do is like, let me increase this to 6 and let me see whether that is having, see, that doesn't have an impact. Even if I'm reducing to 6, there is only a 10,000 decrease. So let me get it back to 4. Let me get it back to 4. What I'll do, rather than increasing the quantity, right, what I'll do, I'll become more aggressive rather than buying 9.5. So what I'll do is, right, I'll exit this and then I'll make more aggressive. Let me go for 11 rupees, or let me go for see, 15 rupees. Okay, 15 rupees. So do we see any change? Yes. And then now I'll try to increase the lots to 6. Okay, let me take it to 20 rupees, right? I'll show you, right? Okay, let's stop here, right? 20 rupees, 22 is what we are giving, right? 22 into 6 lots, 6 quantity, 6 into your bank nifty would be like 25 lot, right? So we are just giving 3,300, right? If I do not give this 3,300, your capital is 4,28,000. By just giving that 3,300, I was able to mitigate more than 50% your margin. And where does that loss get added? The 3,000 somewhere here or here, but definitely the profit will be reduced from your maximum profit. But if I'm giving you an opportunity, if I'm giving you a flexibility wherein by just spending 3,300 and you're able to reduce 50% of your margin by just sacrificing 3,000 rupees. Again, people will start asking me question that, with this we will be losing that 3,300 profit, or with this that 3,300 loss will get added to my this thing. Boss, that's what I'm telling. There is no holy grail in the market. I'm just showing you one template. If, right? So I do not have the questions for if. It's all about if else. I do not have a straight answer, right? If someone is very much comfortable, what did I say? I sold within the same capital, 2,10,000 to 2,30,000. What did I say? I will be able to show you how to increase the lot, right? I'll show you right away. If I deselect this thing, simple, right? If you want to increase it to 2 lots with the same adjustments, you need 4,28,000. but I'm showing you, I'm giving you a template, a thought process, wherein by just giving an extra debit of 3,300, you are able to reduce your lots to 2,18,000. Now, let me show you if I increase the lot size to 3, right? Pay attention here. I'm just trying to increase the lot size to 3. That's it. Now check. Still with 3,27,000, by just deploying 1 lakh, you are able to trade with 3 lots. And you pretty well know how to reduce this. How to reduce this capital, right? By increasing the quantity or by becoming more aggressive. You have to just go close to the market. If you do that, see, let me show you, right? I'm not sure whether this will work or not. Let me show you if I go for 20 lots here, right? See, 2,77,000. Now people will be like, surplus 20 lots. I'll show you, like 22, right? 22 into 30. This is, sorry, 22 into 20, right? My bad. Okay, 22 into 20 quantity into 25. Okay, by just giving 11,000, you are still able to, right, trade with 3 lots. Okay, now see, I think see, basically all the option seller, right, should have the huge capital. I would strictly recommend not to go for this many lots. Okay, let me get it back to, let me say 10. Let me get it to 2 lots. See, now 2 lots. Okay, so friends, I mean, so far, are you with me? Before I do this editing part, are you guys so far with me? Is it interesting? Or I know you might be having too many questions. I might be right. So even I've done this for the first time, right? Even I've done this for the first time. So 1,98,000. So what was that? This was 9, I believe, right? Okay. Now let me get it back to. So can you guys please type yes or no if I'm able to deliver the content or not. We have discussed only 50%, right? There is another 50%. But are you guys with me so far, or it looks something like not feasible at all? And by the way, we are deploying the Ironfly today, which is Monday, end of the day. Ideally, we should have deployed the Ironfly on Thursday, but net, right? That will be like same, right? You might be needing like 2,10,000 to 2,30,000 or 2,50,000. Okay, but still see, with 2 lakhs, we are able to trade with double quantity by just adding 1 edge. Okay, let me see the Q&A session once. I have one more laptop which I have specially kept it for the Q&A. One of my friend has suggested, because if I restore or maximize or demaximize, right, I'll be not able to see the content. Okay, so far we are good. Okay, so now let's discuss about the profit and loss, right? This is very important, right? End of the day, this is very important. So let me deselect this thing, right? So let's go for 2 lots. So if I'm just going for 2 lots, I have to pay 4,28,000. Got it, friend? So now, what is your maximum profit? 38,700, right? This is your maximum profit area, and your loss is 6,300. Just in case, if you're not going for the edge. So let me add this edge. So just keep a note of 38,000, right? So let me add this edge and see. Now check the profit. You still have the profit of 33,675. So you're not, see, basically whenever we go for this edge, right, you're not reducing your capital. Your capital is still intact. See, without this buy, your maximum profit was 38,693. Got it? So now by adding this edge also, your profit is intact, right? It is not something like your 38,000 profit went to 20,000, 19,000. What did we say? 22, right? Maybe I'm not good at mathematics. 22 into, right, 9 lots into 25. So maybe this 4,950 or 5,000 is getting reduced from your maximum profit. So we do not see the huge deviation, right, in terms of your maximum profit without the edge and with the edge, right? Still you have 33,000 profit. And moreover, check the loss here. Your loss is 11,000 with the edge, right, by getting the edge with. And if I deselect, what is this? 11,325 is your loss on the expiry. If I deselect this thing, your loss is still, I mean, just 6,300. that's what I said, right? The moment, see, this additional debit what we are giving, that gets added up to your loss side. If you want, I can show you by deploying the broken wing on the put side also, but needless to say, you can do that practice. It will be like as good as the call side, right? Even if I want to show you, see, if you want me to show on the put side, can you guys type it S, or if you're okay, right, we can just take up the other this thing, right? If you want to see broken wing fly on the put side, if you want me to do that, I can get that done in another 2 minutes. That's it. So it all depends on you. So if I get more S, I'll get that done. If you don't need that, we will just proceed with the further session. Shankaran sir said no. Thank you, sir. I think you got the context. Rajesh, you said okay. Okay, let me show you, friend. Let me show you one example. Right? Let me show you. Or else this time what we will do, we'll try to sell. See, okay, let me show you the broken wing fly also. That's what is my original this thing. This one. Let me delete this one. Delete this one. Delete this one. Okay, let me delete this one. So this was my original Ironfly. Let me show you quickly, right? I'll get it to the market. This time I'll take you to 1.5% on the downside. So now I'll be deploying the broken wing fly on the put side. Simple. Where is the market standing? Market stands at 39,000. Where is my break even? 40,000. So what I'll try to do, I'll try to deploy a broken wing fly at 40,000. Let me show you, right? Okay, let me get it to 1, right? I'm just getting it to back. It's perfect, right? 50,000 is your original deployment. So now market came to almost like 1.5%. It has breached my break even on the call side. So now I'll be deploying the broken wing fly at what? Maybe at 40,000. Let me try it for 40,000. Simple, friends. Okay. So where is 40,000? So simple, right? 40,000. I'll buy. I'll sell a straddle. So what is the premium I got? 700. 800 and almost like 900, right? I'll buy the edge at 800 rupees, right? One strike, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. Okay, the moment I got this, now again your capital has increased on the moment we have deployed the broken wing fly. So what we have to do this time, we have deployed a broken wing fly on the where did we deploy it? Basically, yeah, on the put side, right? So now we have to buy, right, our edge on the call side. So I'll go for 10 rupees premium. I'll buy. See, keep an eye on this 2,17,000. I'll just buy this, right? This has become, right, 1,24,000. Same thing. I'll just increase the quantity to 2. This has become 1,11,000. If I want to increase the quantity of my original Ironfly to 2 quantity, I'm just clicking on this thing, friends. The moment I click on this all will become 2. And keep an eye on the capital, right? I'm just trying to increase. Boom, this is 2,21,000. That's it. Your original capital for your single lot of Ironfly, I'm able to prove that you will be able to trade 2 quantities with the same capital. If you want to decrease your margin further, you have to either increase it to 6, right? This doesn't have any impact, or else you have to become very aggressive. See, let me show you, right? If I become very aggressive, see, 14 plus 14, right, and 17. See, now with 1,88,000 you're able to play with 2 lots. This I'll leave it to you. I'll just leave it to you. If you want to become more aggressive, right, you should not even lose up the capital. So now let me show you one more time. Your maximum profit is 36,475 without the edge, and with edge your maximum profit is still 34,975. There is a deviation of only 2 to 3,000, but still you'll get peace of mind. You do not need, what is that, 4,34,000 capital. You need just how much? 2 lakhs. And what are you spending here? Let me show you, right? 10 into this 6 quantity, 6 into 25. That's it. You're spending 1,500. That's the difference. It will get reduced from your maximum profit, and that will get added somewhere on your loss. Okay. So let me quickly show you one of the adjustment with the selling also, right? I mean, I'll delete all these things. I'll get you back to my. Let me see how it works. Okay. Even I'm doing this for the first time, right? Let's say this is not a classic example. Let me take it to 1.5% on the upside, because right, and we have it original. Now let me see if I'm trying to sell a naked put to mitigate this loss. So what I'll do, I'll just go to add this thing. Where is my market standing? Market stands somewhere here, right? So let me see if I'm just planning to sell this 103. Okay, now check the this one, capital required 1,78,000, right? To reduce this, right, to reduce this, what I have to do, right, I'll go to this thing, same thing friend, I mean not a rocket science, that's what I said. I'll just buy this, that's it, right? From 1,78,000 you have made it to 1,08,000. If you increase this to 2, this will reduce to 86,000. So now I can just go for 2 quantity lots. That's it. Within 1,74,000 I'm able to still play with 2 lots. Right? Just play around with this what do we say, your buying edge. Right? The moment you play with the buying edge, right, you will be able to reduce your your capital. So we have seen with the broken wing fly on the call side, on the what do we say, on the put side, and then we have seen an example with naked selling. If someone wants to become like very aggressive, right? So let me show you, like if I'm going for 3 lots, right? See, 3 lots, my loss is decreased. So now if I want to reduce this, right, what I'll do, I'll go very aggressive in terms of increasing the premium, or else I'll just increase the quantity. So with 2 lakhs you're still able to, right, you're still able to play with two lots, and then your naked sell position you're able to increase it by 1 lot. Right, that's what we do. This as and when we go close to the expiry, we have to become very aggressive. Let's say your market stands somewhere here. Let's say market stands somewhere here. So then we will become more aggressive in terms of selling naked puts here. So then one quantity would not help, 2 quantity would not help. We wanted to make this 4, right? At times we wanted to make this 5, we wanted to make this 6. But as and when we increase the quantity, this will keep increasing, right? We all know how to decrease this margin. You have to become very aggressive. Either you increase the premium here, or else you increase the quantity. That you have to just play around with your own thought process. That's what I keep telling, right? Trading, we unnecessarily tend to make trading very complicated. Honestly friend, even I was not aware of this, how to reduce the margin. So then all of a sudden when I started exploring, right, I might be wrong. See, again friend, I'm telling me, so just because I'm just showing you in the sensible, I might be wrong. Maybe there could be a plus or minus of 10% deviation. Honestly, right? Because I'm just trying to show you by manipulating the market, by taking the market to like 1% up, 2% down, right? But this would work definitely. The only exception would be you might be having like plus or minus 10% of the deviation, but this should work. And whenever you go for selling, let's ensure that whenever you have, see, let's say, let me show you, this is very important friend. Let's say you have decided to go for 3 put selling. Do not sell because you do not have the margin. At first go and buy this edge and then go for selling. If you have the account like Angel One, other things, like definitely your Opstra, sorry, not Opstra, Zerodha will not support you. Zerodha will not support you, I believe, because I mean, I'm not sure whether they'll be like able to give this feature of buying first and then selling, until unless this becomes like deep OTM. But Angel, other brokers, like, I mean, you do not have that consent. So you can just, what I meant to say is like whenever you're going for doing the adjustments, right, first buy this and then you have to sell this. Do not do the other way. If you first sell, maybe you'll not have the capital, only 1 leg, 2 legs will get executed. So as a best practice, buy this and then sell this. And whenever you exit, exit this one first, exit this one, and then exit the buy, so that you'll not get the margin penalty, right? These are all the basic things. Okay, so now now let me check with all you guys, saying that was it session helpful? This is not a magical session. That's what, when I started the session, what did I say? This requires common sense. That's it. Even I've made a video. So let me show you, right? Even I've made a video last week, I believe. This is more or less the same video. Let me show you that video, friend. Debits, where is a debit spread? I made a debit spread video, right? Position for debit spread. This is a pain for me to search my videos. I'm not sure like how much of pain you guys will have to see. Where is that? Yeah, debit spread position sizing with 10 lakhs capital, right? I got a good response, 582, and let me check the comments and everything. Yes, I got almost like 25 comments, right? So watch this video. This is more or less the same logic what I've used in debit spread, but you guys know that majority of the retailers, they trade Ironfly. I'm sure whether they know the in and out of the Ironfly, but they will end up trading only the Ironfly. But for me, the debit spread has given me like very decent profit post COVID. People will never try to understand. They will just deploy the Ironflies. Ironfly is meant only for, honestly I'm telling, Ironfly is only meant for sideways market. But tell me one reason. Can someone tell me one logical thinking way saying that post COVID did we add the silent market? It's very volatile, 2% up, 3% down, 3% down, 2% up. So then your debit spread, your directional spreads will give you more profit. If you are able to get that crux, no one can stop you from earning. But for that, you need to know all the adjustments of your debit spread and ratio spreads, and you should not be even going for any other YouTuber, because I've made almost like 30 to 40 videos on end-to-end series on my debit spread. Right, I'm not promoting my videos as such, but I'm still telling you, right? But just because like many of the retailers tend to go for the Ironfly, so what I thought is like I thought of showing you the Ironfly. So wherein very smartly you can just increase what you can just what is that? What do we say? At times I get stuck actually. Yeah, how to double the lot size of the Ironfly without increasing the margin by using your common sense and position sizing. I know there might be some great traders here. You might be like, if you want to prove me wrong, please comment in my video if I'm wrong somewhere. This exercise I've done it today. I might be wrong, but I think I was able to deliver. So let's now open it for the Q&A sessions. And I'm so happy to see 42 viewers. I thought maybe I was expecting only 10 or 12, but glad that, I mean, initially it was 52, I believe. I was so happy to see 50 viewers. And what is the time, by the way? 9:30 we have started, right? 9:30. It's almost like, okay, we have another 15 minutes. Any specific questions, friend? And can you guys please do me a favor? Can you please like the video right away? Because I see only 20 to 28 likes and we have an audience of 50. Can you please do me a favor in terms of liking the video, right? It takes only 1 second for you guys to just like the video. And friends, one more thing, whoever is watching my video, right, see on the Sensible part, right, I got an update from Sensible saying that all the payouts will be done at the end of the September month. The moment I get the payout, I'll ensure that I'll refund whatever commission I get to all my, what do we say, all the viewers, right, who have subscribed to Sensible from my page. Yeah. So Shankaran, that's what I'm planning. I'll just try to make like 5 to 6 videos, right, which would definitely help you in terms of placing the orders in the Sensible, right? You guys are going to enjoy that video, right? There are like few little tiny things like which majority of the retailers are not aware of Sensible, because Sensible is a tool wherein you can place the order, you can do the on-fly adjustments. I'm not biased towards the Opstra, and even there are like many folks who asked some discounts for Opstra. I've just tried to reach out to Raghunath, I believe, right, the founder of the Opstra, just to check with him whether he's okay to give some discount to me, because end of the day I have only like 1700, 1800 subscribers. I'm not sure whether he's going to give me, but just in case if he says yes, then definitely I'll share the details with you all guys. Daily analysis, see friends, my only concern is like if you look at the YouTube, right, you have thousands of YouTubers who will come with daily analysis. But what I thought is like maybe even if I do the same thing, right, so there is no value. So what I'm planning to do on the Nifty and on the Bank Nifty, I'll try to do only 2 videos, maybe weekend, Friday, not Friday, maybe Saturday, Sunday for the next week, and then in mid of the week on Wednesday or Tuesday or Thursday, I'll do the analysis of the Nifty. And did you guys like that video? Yesterday I've made this video, right? Let me show you, right? This video, 8 potential. See, every week I'm planning to come up with this video, right? Yeah, this one. 8 positional strategies for the 15th September week, wherein I've discussed you all the 8 potential strategies we can deploy based on the price action for that particular week. Right, so I'm planning to come up with this video. If you guys are liking this video, definitely I'll come up with this video on every weekend. By the time the Monday, maybe I'll try to do this video every Saturday, being a weekend, because even I'll be like very casual on the weekend. I'll make the video. Okay. Regarding naked buy, can we make loss free? So friends, we'll do one thing. Any other questions pertaining to this strategy, right? We can always have the Q&A sessions, right? Any questions pertaining to this particular strategy? What do you think? Do you think, did I add up anything meaningful, or you think everything is like not at all feasible in the market? Because I've done that with my debit spread. I mean, I was so surprised actually, right? 50% of the margin reducing by just sacrificing like 900, 600, 800, 1000. Shiva, I didn't get your question right. What do you mean by what homework you are doing in Telegram? Can you please elaborate your question? And any other questions pertaining to this strategy, friends? We have another 10 minutes, so that within 1 hour we can just complete this live session. Another 10 minutes. If you have any questions pertaining to this topic what we have discussed, and you can always watch my recorded video and put your thought process, whether I was like how should I say, like, what was I able to deliver the content? Do you think this is really feasible, or do you think this has its own consequences and everything, right? Because we have discussed about reducing your margin, we have discussed about that will not reduce your maximum profit, right? Whatever extra debit we are giving, that will just get added to your loss, and that will just get reduced from your maximum profit, right? Your strategy will not get into panic. The only takeaway from that this thing would be like you're able to reduce your margin by 50%. Make some credit spread adjustment. See, Suresh, basically what I meant is like, see, credit spreads are very, very, I mean, deadly strategies. Honestly, I'm telling, do not go for credit spreads. See, honestly, I'm telling, yes, it has a good probability of profit. I mean, but if you are going for credit spreads on the put side, never go for credit spreads on the put side, because even if the market makes like 1%, 2% downside, you will get into panic. That's the reason I'm not making the credit spread adjustments. If you want, you can go for strangle, right? You ask that question to yourself. Whatever profit you're getting from your credit spread, right? If I'm able to get the same profit from other strategies, right? You will get the same profit from your straddle. You'll be able to get the same profit from your strangle, right? There are like a lot of other credit strategies wherein you'll be able to get the same profit what you're getting from the credit spreads by doing the other strategy. But do not even deploy the put credit spread, right, on the put side, because when the market falls, right, sorry, what I meant to say, the call credit spread, when the market falls, it falls like nothing. It will draw down your capital like anything, right? That's my perspective. See, in case if I'm just trying to share my perspective, I never go for credit spreads. I just go for credit spreads as a contra trade. So just in case if I see that my trade is not supporting the downside, so then I'll go for contra trades in terms of deploying the credit spreads. But as a naked, I never go for credit spreads. Credit spreads are the deadly combination. At least you can try it for put credit spreads, not the C credit spreads. All right. I mean, I'm just getting all the other questions. I mean, other than the strategy what we have discussed. But one final thing before we conclude the video, friends. So can you please comment in the video after, I mean, we are done with the session, right? Just, I would recommend each and everyone to like my video, point number 1. The second thing is like, at least try to write the comment saying that was it helpful or not, right? You have to express your thought process, whether I was right or wrong. If I'm wrong, right, definitely that is a learning point for me. I'll definitely correct myself, and also I'll make a video saying that, boss, I was wrong. Third thing was like, I mean, if you look at my subscriber list, I mean, thank you for all the folks. Yesterday I saw almost like 110, I believe 110 subscribers getting added to my what do we say, my user base. But at least I would want you all guys to like my video, comment the video, be it good or wrong. If you want to give the negative comments, I'm open for negative comments, provided 3 times I'm reiterating, if you are sharing with the data points. You cannot blindly say that this is wrong. No one will even believe you, right? Because I was able to do the video with you by just practical demonstration. I've not told you saying that you do this, do that. I mean, theoretically I've shown you everything in Sensible by taking the current week expiry, right? I might be wrong in terms of what do we say, doing the adjustments, because I was trying to manipulate the market by taking market to 2% down percent. So there would be like obvious difference of minus 10% or plus 10%, but that should work. All right, so I think this is the record, this is the live. So I think majority of the people will also watch this video, but unnecessarily, the moment they look it as 1 hour, they might not watch it. So friends, I'm just giving it a call, okay? Meaning I wanted to end this session. So thank you each and every one for attending this session, right? I'm expecting you guys to like my video, right? And also comment the video if required, share with your friends, right? Share within your Telegram groups, WhatsApp group. You can tag my video to any other YouTuber, but with a very good note. I mean, I've seen one of my viewer, right? He went and tagged my video to PR Sundar, right? I mean, do not make it on a negative side, but if you have the good intention, right, you can just paste my URL over there saying that boss is also making a sort of decent content, right? If someone is interested, they can always come back to my channel. But I don't want you guys to get into that situation wherein people will start coming and commenting negative to you, right? You'll feel bad. I know there are like many people who are ready to do the negative comments, right, without the data points. All right, so friends, I'm just planning to what do we say, conclude this session. So thank you each and everyone for watching my video. So just in case if there are any other questions which are unanswered, I'll definitely make one more video. We will have one more follow-up video, right? So next time what I'll try to do, I'll try to come up with the position sizing for, let's say, your ratio spread or your calendar spreads or else your iron condor. Let's make one each video. All right, thank you friends.